All right, so this will be a quick recap of day 3 and 4. They were really awesome days, but there were some unexpected things with e-ink specifically, but we'll get into that in a little bit. So day 3, I started at the Venetian, and then day 3 was actually kind of cut short a little bit because they were announcing some stuff with Delta, and so they had an experience at the Sphere, and that was actually really cool. They announced that they're partnering with YouTube ad-free.
Unique and only for Delta's in-flight entertainment ecosystem. Through our partnership, Delta customers will be able to enjoy our favorite creators, podcasts, music, a wide array of music artists, and all of this ads-free.
Ad-free, that's great. You heard that?
Ads-free. And that's all on personal devices or on Delta seatback experience.
That was super cool and would definitely sway me towards taking Delta flights more often if that's the case, because I do watch a lot of YouTube as well as make videos on there. And then surprisingly, they announced some health stuff, and then they announced that they're partnering with DraftKings.
Pause just because you're in the sky. Our partnership with DraftKings will build on the games portfolio that we already offer today.
So that is kind of crazy that you can gamble in the sky now. I don't know if that's for better or for worse, but I guess they're just trying to add a lot of entertainment to the flights. And with Qualtrics Analytics, they're taking a lot of customer feedback, and they're at a mass scale doing that with a lot of AI tools as well. And they're kind of the leader in that field, as they've mentioned. They brought out Viola Davis, brought out Tom Brady, some cool speakers and stuff. Then we had a show by Lenny Kravitz, and the Sphere is super cool. I was watching some videos of like technical breakdowns on it, and it's crazy. It's like per person, I think the speakers are behind the screen, and I think there's like 9 speakers per person in the Sphere, which is wild. And then called it a night after that and was just working kind of late. And then day 4 was actually really cool because I actually got to experience a lot more of the walking through the convention floors.
I've heard that these are kind of normal and e-ink. Is that correct?
Yep.
Would you mind if I do a quick interview with you?
Sure. What's special about this one is actually it's of course have the matte paper-like display on top of this. As you can see, it's reflection-free, and we also have the built-in, multi-layers to filter the harmful blue light.
Okay.
So it's hardware and software combination solution for low blue light, which will be healthier for your eyes, not disrupt your sleep pattern and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's from the Outlook. You can see hardware level, and we built in actually a cool Nest paper key here.
So it's a physical switch?
It's a physical switch, and it will be able to bring you to another totally different black and white, we call e-ink, mass ink mode.
Okay.
What's special about this is actually, from the appearance, you can see it's black and white, but actually we do some tricks in the background, like you can only support up to 7 applications in this mode, because we want it to be used for, deep reading, minimalism, Zen modes, and you can be more focused because you will not get all the notifications and the stuff from other applications.
Right.
And we tuned down a little bit in the background the CPU performance, the refresh rate, so that the battery will last longer.
Okay.
So we support up to 7 days of reading time or 26 days of standby time in this mode.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So just for my understanding of the technology, it's not actually e-ink, correct?
It's
mimicking it, and it's like the lower power settings will allow it to last longer, and also how the visibility be good because of the matte display, correct?
Yes.
In the sun.
So, in some cases, people may see it's like a little bit blurry with this matte finish, but that's something that we are trying to optimize so that you can all the benefit, like easy on the eyes and stuff. At the same time, you will not sacrifice that much in terms of the clarity and the contrast and details.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Randy, thanks for the info.
The first thing I did was go to the Venetian actually, and that was a little bit disappointing because E Incorporation didn't have really a presence there. They had 2 rooms reserved on the San Polo floor, and so I went into one room. It was completely empty. There was literally nothing in there. And then the second room had nothing in there, but there were like 3 guys standing there. And so I talked to them a little bit, but they were on the sales team of E-Ink. And so they didn't really have anything that they were displaying. They do, I understand in one sense that they do sell to manufacturers more and not to individual consumers. But I just thought it was kind of strange that they didn't have like anything there. But one of the gentlemen I met there was able to point me in the right direction at least to some of the booths that might have e-ink stuff. And I kind of did that. The ink poster, I had planned to go there at 3 for a specific demo they were doing. So I actually recorded that on film. I'll put it up for you to take a look at. But that was super cool. It's Spectra 6, and it is the first kind of art gallery e-ink panel that is, it's expensive, but they're definitely catering towards that more luxury market, I think. But then I was surprised when I went to Auratech, which the e-ink representative had pointed me towards. They actually had a Spectra 6 panel that was like much cheaper, I think a little less than half the price at the 13-inch size. And so it looked pretty good, but it did have a sheen on it. And with the lights at the convention center, it wasn't in the best scenario to look at, but they did also have a matte panel. So I'll do a separate video on that, but you can see some of the samples here of what it looks like, and it is also a Spectra 6 and has a respective app and all that too. And then I got to interview the Ray-Ban Meta people, because I've done a couple videos on these glasses here, and kind of get some glimpses into the future of what the AI capabilities are going to bring, and maybe some of the camera stuff here. And then Nuance Audio is also a partner of Luxottica, which is the Italian brand that owns like Ray-Ban and stuff. And so I was able to talk to them a bit too and get a little bit of an interview. And then Rod was actually leaving this morning, as well as my videographer. And so I hit up Rod and I was like, we should go film at one of these spaces and just have a little chat, because I've seen Rod a couple times throughout the show, but we didn't really get to spend that much time together or like debrief and talk about our experiences. We got to chat a little bit, and it was awesome talking to Rod and hearing his experience and comparing that to mine as well. And we'll post a full video of that talk as well. But yeah, that was day 3 and 4, and it was really awesome to kind of get to walk the show a little bit more, which is something I hadn't done much of.
A really exciting time where the ability to reach millions of people that are similar to you and change your life is incredible. And also, like with AI, I think it's going to change from like needing the technical ability to do certain things to just needing the idea. So like the gap between idea in your head of like a cool animation and being able to make that animation will now be a lot smaller than having to learn for years how to animate. Then in terms of like what you could look forward to in tech, I feel like CES is the first show that. But personally, I think AI, robotics, health tech, I think we've never had an opportunity to track our data 24/7 like we do now, and I think that's going to like unlock so much preventative medicine, which I'm really excited about.
And today is day 5. Tomorrow will be my last day, the day 6. Hopefully expecting to just walk around more and explore more. I've been doing more targeted stuff up to this point. So hopefully I can just kind of free flow and see some stuff that is hopefully exciting and some cool new tech. So catch you in the next one. And if you didn't watch my last coverage, you can check that out here. Thanks for watching.